Hey San Clemente homeowners, February has already come and gone. It's crazy to think about, and we are quickly approaching the spring housing market. Now, what does that mean for San Clemente homes? First, we got to take a quick look back in the rearview mirror at what happened in the short month of February. Stay tuned. My name is Ryan Schramm. I'm a broker and realtor here in San Clemente. My goal is to keep you informed on exactly what's happening here in the local San Clemente housing market. And the best way to do that is just subscribe to my channel. All right, let's jump into the key statistics here. The way that I track the housing market, you can track it along with me. The first thing we look at is the demand. Demand is the number of sales over the month prior. And what we saw in February is that demand was up by 18%. Now, this is a huge jump, but it's important to note that 18% from where we were in January is nowhere near the level of demand that we saw in 2021 and at the beginning of 2022. Once interest rates went up, it knocked demand so far down, but it is good to see that demand is up 18%. Now let's look at the active inventory. This is a super easy one to track. I'm talking to my clients every day. They're like, Ryan, how many houses are on the market today? Well, there's only 66 active listings on the market today, February 28th. Now, if we look back at the last 7 days, there were 8 new listings and 0 homes came back on the market. We like to see how many homes fell out of escrow and come back on the market, and that number is getting less and less as the level of inventory starts to get less and less. Once people get into escrow on something, they don't want to lose it. They want to make it work because who knows when that house is going to be available again. All right, looking at mortgage rates. What's the interest rate? Rates are up a little bit this week. They're at 6.5% for a 30-year fixed conforming loan. That is something that has been tough to get a read on and forecast. I mean, we've seen rates, if you look at the charts, they're literally doing this. So let's keep watching that. Tune in 30 days when we drop the next housing market video so you can see exactly what the rates have done. All right, so we looked at active inventory, 66 homes. How many of those homes reduced their price? That's always a very intriguing thing to watch. Well, over the last 7 days, we've had 6 price reductions. Those are sellers who are trying to figure out where the market is for their home. They might have listed high. They might have come out and not had their house prepared. By the way, if you want to know how to prepare your house for this spring market, check out this video right here. All right, let's take a look at how many homes have closed escrow. In December, there were 51 closed sales. In January, there were 43. We're trending down. In February, there are currently, as of February 28th, 32 homes that sold. There could be a couple that closed today, but you can see an obvious downward trend in the number of closed sales. All right, expected market time. I had to check my eyes when I was looking at these numbers. Check this out. For homes priced between $1 and $2 million, the expected market time has been pretty much cut in half. We were up at 90 days. We're down to 41 days to sell a house that's between $1 and $2 million. Now let's look at that next tier, luxury homes between $2 and $4 million. Same thing, expected market time cut almost in half, down from 145 days down to 82 days, and it was up at 145 days. This is crazy. It's really interesting to watch as there's so little inventory right now. Homes are just not sitting for as long. And finally, what's the selling season? We're always going to evaluate that. We are about 2 weeks away from prime time spring selling season. Traditionally, spring is the busiest time for real estate sales, more listings, more buyers. This is the time to act. All right, here are my key takeaways. If you're a buyer, do not be discouraged. There will be more listings, and I have ways to find properties that are not on the market. If you're my clients right now that are shopping, we will find it. Keep the faith. But if you're thinking about starting to shop, you've got to reach out to me sooner than later, because I need to start doing things that I do to source properties for you. It takes a little bit of time, so it's best to reach out now. You can shoot me a text and get the conversation started. Now, if you're a seller watching this, the crazy post-COVID market where you could name your price, that's gone. However, there is low inventory, so it is still a seller's market for, as you can see, homes between $1 and $4 million, but we have to price the home correctly. We also need to prepare the home. I dropped a link right here for how to prepare your house for the spring market. And in that video, I talk about how you've gotta engage the real estate professional sooner than later. That way I can give you advice I can point you in the right directions for things that are crucial to make you more money. If you want to shoot me a text message, let me know that you're thinking about selling the property. We can start to talk about that now. Now, if you've made it this far in the video and you find yourself preparing to sell, there's no more critical piece of information than your home's value. You can scroll down in this video description down below. It's gonna take you to a link to my website, Ryan's Properties. There's a tab where you can put in your home address and give me your email, and I will respond to you with a deadly accurate home value that you can use to prepare and budget. It's right below in the video description. Follow it and give me your home address, and then we can talk about the value. And as always, if you have any questions on the market, you can always give me a call. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much and take care.